Yamaha is really proud of the fact that racing is in their DNA, and they've definitely set the pulses racing in India with their R15 and FZ16, and things are only going to get hotter for the Indian motorcyclists because Yamaha is coming out with sports kits. Well, yes, the R15 and the FZ16 are going to get a little bit of a boost now. We're checking out first the FZ16, and here's what Yamaha's done with them. This is the FZ16 with the Japanese-made Daytona Dagrex racing kit. Normally, the FZ16 is a super smooth street naked that you love to throw around corners. But to make it punchier, this one comes with a free flow exhaust, a massive 298mm petal disc brake with braided cables. Then there's the optional sprockets for shorter gearing and an HID lamp. And well, that's it. But for me, that's enough reason to hit the track. The FZ16's meaty power delivery is enhanced just a bit more thanks to the straight out exhaust. But the problem with it is that it is insanely loud. It's almost deafening. The FZ is an incredibly solid bike to ride around the track. It corners brilliantly and can carry lots of speed. It's just that on the straight, once it crosses the 100km mark, it labors to make progress. But at the end of the straight, you just need a small dab at the firmer disc brakes to shed speed and lean into the corner. And you'll end up blasting away just a shade quicker than the stock FZ. So the FZ's got few performance bits. The improvement in performance is a little bit. It feels a bit torquier here on the track, but I mean, there are some things that I do not want to see, like the exhaust can out on the street. Well, it's meant only for circuit use, so that's where it should stay. But there are some things that I would really like to see even on the street bike. The bigger disc brakes and the HID lamp, for instance, I would love to see on an FZ that I had. But there's something more important we've got here, outright performance. And this is for the R15, a complete racing kit that you can have on your R15 for the Yamaha R15 Championship, in fact. And this has got serious performance on tap. Take a look. The YZF R15 is the first made in India true blue sports bike. It's got 4 valves, liquid cooling, front and rear disc brakes, a massive solid frame, a rev happy engine, and well, precise suspension. And now it's all gotten better because Yamaha has shoved in high lift cams, a modified ECU with the red line raised from the standard 9800 RPM. There are also bigger, lighter discs, a sports exhaust that weighs only 1.9 kilos compared to the stock 5.3 kilos, and there are switchable sprockets. Yamaha claims has extra 30% power on tap. The quick action racing throttle speeds up inputs further. So can you taste all of that on the track? No surprises, the YZF R15 was loud and quick. Pull it hard and it gave a solid burst of power from 6500 RPM all the way to the red line and over it. With every snap of the throttle, you could hear the explosion under you as the racing air filter suddenly swallowed lungfuls of air for the greedier engine. I tried to extract the max that I could out of the 22 bhp. The extra revs and the extra power in the top end let me keep the bike on the boil and still have more punch when exiting corners. This gave me a lot more speed when exiting corners. Even down the straight, I could manage to hit 131 km per hour as opposed to the stock bike's 120. You end up revving the bike precariously close to the 12,000 RPM limit. And if you end up over revving the engine, you could blow it. Then you won't have the Yamaha warranty to fall back on because this is an extreme race kit and will void the warranty on the motorcycle. The Yamaha racing kits will be an invaluable tool for the Indian racers to extract better lap times, and I had barely scratched the surface. Well, the R15's performance kit, it's got a lot on offer, but that is for the trained user. Out here on the racetrack, you can really extract the max out of the extra revs, the extra power. You can really do a lot more with it, and for the racers, it's really a great tool. But for the road users, it's not going to mean much because, well, you're not going to rev that much out on the streets. So this is definitely a track use only. Yamaha is going to start taking orders for this from July. Deliveries will be around September. This will be on a one-on-one basis initially, and prices are really not firmed up. But we feel overall, for the out there performance enthusiast, it'll be well worth it.